Hi everyone, my name is Mallory McDonald and this is my fourth set of book critiques for EDU 318. So our first book in this set is titled The Girl Who Drew Butterflies and it was wrote by Joyce Sidman. It won the Cyber Medal and it is an informational book and it is good for grades 4 through 7. Maria's artworks featured in the book are so stunning with her vibrant colors and intricate details. This book is also great to show the students the virtue of fortitude and constantly overcoming setbacks like Maria does throughout the book. Next we have First the Egg by Laura Vaquero Seeger. It won the Theodore Giesel Award. It is a picture book and it is good for preschool through first grade. I feel like this book would be great to use in the early childhood classroom during science class. It shows many stages that the animals go through as they reach adulthood, and it explains it in a good way for children to truly understand. So this book is titled Journey, and it was wrote by Aaron Becker, and it is a wordless picture book. It won a Caldecott Award, and it also falls under modern fantasy, and this is good for preschoolers all the way up to 3rd grade. By looking at the images here, you can truly tell that this story does not need any words to be beautifully told. The illustrations featured on each page are truly breathtaking and full of magic and wonder. Next is Finding Winnie by Lindsay Maltic. This story is a biography about the actual Winnie the Pooh bear. It won a Caldecott Award and it is appropriate for kindergartners through 3rd graders. I loved Winnie the Pooh when I was a kid, so I was very intrigued to hear the origin story. Also, as you can see, the images cover the whole entire spread of the book and they're full of color and just great detail as well. The 5th book in the set is titled Me and Mama, and it was wrote by Cosby Cabrera. It won a Caldecott Award, and this falls under the multicultural genre, and it is good for preschool through 3rd graders. This book shows a beautiful relationship between a mother and her daughter. I enjoy that the book follows their daily routine to show that we are loved by others at many times throughout the day, even for the simplest things that we do. Next up is Oxcart Man by Donald Hall. It won a Caldecott Award. It is historical fiction, and for reading level, it is good for kindergartners through 3rd graders. This book is historical fictions, and the illustrations show the beauty of living a life long ago. I also enjoyed the fact that the illustrations demonstrated the passage of time through the changing of the seasons, as you can see here in the images shown. Next up is The Garden of Abdul Ghazazi, and it was wrote by Chris Van Allsburg. It won a Caldecott Honor. It is considered traditional literature, and its reading level is for preschoolers through 3rd graders. I really like that this story was unlike your usual picture book because of all the images and how they give off an eerie vibe because they're in black and white and there's no color to be seen. This gives off the vibes kind of like you're watching a thriller movie, and it really made me kind of think of The Shining. Finally, we have our feature text, and it is titled All the World, and it was wrote by Liz Garton Scanlon. It won a Caldecott Award, and this is considered poetry, and its reading level is for preschoolers through 4th graders. This book is a poem that follows a village of people in a coastal town in their daily routine that they have. I really enjoyed this book because it shows the beauty of everyday life and how everything in the world can have beauty. I chose this book as my feature text because it was my favorite in the whole set, and I felt like it could have many possibilities for interdisciplinary connections. So my first lesson plan is English Language Arts, and it follows the 4th grade Ohio English Language Arts learning standards. So students will use the story All the World as a mentor text to formulate their own poem. After writing, students will present their poems and explain its structural elements to their classmates. So my second lesson plan is science, and it follows the Ohio Grade 4 Science Learning Standards. So students will engage in an online simulation of weathering in order to experience 100 years of erosion in just a few seconds. After completion, students will share their findings with their peers on a Padlet. So here is the online simulation that students can engage with. So they can change the different type of rock and also the amount of precipitation each year, the average temperature, and the vegetation cover. And here is a quick look at what the Padlet might look like and what the students might share after they're done exploring. So that completes my fourth set of book critiques. Thanks so much for watching.